What's up, Cinematic Fanatics? Welcome back to the Cinematic Fantastic YouTube channel.
And tonight it is Batman and Robin, the 1943 serial.
Serials were almost like TV shows are today. They would show these in the movie theaters for like a nickel, along with you'd watch them with 2 or 3 serials, you'd watch cartoons, things like that.
You come back every week to see what wacky hijinks your favorite superhero is up to, and if you will get out of the infamous cliffhanger that they throw at the end of every episode.
Just to give you a quick little snippet about this, it came out in 1943, and as you well know, the world was embroiled in World War II. So you had the Axis powers. Not to get too much into history, but the enemy, I believe, in this is one of those Axis powers.
While we don't have the classic Batman villains that we usually see in, since
Like
the
the
60s,
Joker,
like the Joker,
Two-Face.
Penguin, this time the enemy is very real. This is the earliest form of Batman that we've got on the face of this earth. The very first comic book he debuted in, which I believe was Detective Comics, number 27, in 1939, the debut of Batman. And this is the very first time we get to see him in film, so I'm very excited to see, what they sort of do with the formula.
It's something else, so I'm curious to see what you think.
Let's throw a batarang at all of our fears and just get into it.
Rock on.
Deep in the cavernous basements of this house.
It's the Bat Cave. It's a cave set with antique furniture and office furniture.
They're doing a reverse Clockwork Orange here.
Is he
just slowly zooming up on our
slow
hero? Now this is a Star Trek original series type fighting
Yeah,
here.
just throw punches.
It's the Shatner method.
It's thrash around.
Shatner all their skulls and leave them be.
Captain Arnold, please.
Even Batman has to use public service.
Is he old enough to drive? Robin doesn't look old enough to drive.
I mean,
Look,
it
they
looks
put
fairly old
bat
enough.
symbols on their forehead, stickers on their foreheads.
That's another level of ridiculous. I didn't expect that.
So he's not like an enemy of the cops. Like in the 1980s when they rebooted everything, it was more like Batman Begins, where Batman is like a vigilante criminal. Cops are trying to hunt him down as he's breaking the law by taking the law in his own hands.
The corner and then the club for a rugged afternoon of gin rummy.
That's his secret identity, is lazy
No, I'll
rich
be right
dude.
with you.
He's just so rich that he can't fathom doing anything else.
I'm always tired in the morning.
I would think he would be tired because he's up all night, except this Batman,
Hunts by day.
he fights during the day.
On account of our special assignment from Uncle Sam, our success depends on keeping our identity a secret.
An Americanized version of Batman in contrast to a more, universal Batman we have today. So far, very paltry in acting in particular.
But stuff is happening. That's what these things
But
are
stuff is happening.
That's what these serials are famous for, is stuff is happening.
Damon, it's right back of us.
The one thing, though, you always miss is the 1960s Batman, in which they have all those iconic, Batmobile driving into, the
that's
traffic
Alfred.
cones.
We got Alfred.
They can change their license plate.
They have a gas that changes the color of their car, too.
Just pour cornstarch on the car, and
I'd like to pull it sometime when my creditors are after me.
This
they're very calm about this.
known as Little Tokyo. Since a wise government rounded up the shifty-eyed Japs, it has become
They just said, we rounded up all those shifty-eyed Japanese people.
Yeah, ever since they became an enemy, they're just like, we're gonna capture them and/or kick them out of the country.
Or we're gonna
Or
say
kill
or say terrible things about them in the media.
And if when you come out you don't face the greatest exhibit you ever saw, I'll refund your money.
What a deal!
What a deal! You get to see some Oni in there. That'd be awesome.
No, it's worse than that. Soldiers, yikes! Oh, prisoner of war,
Secret passageway.
secret passageways. I think a lot of these do that.
By divine destiny, my country shall destroy the democratic forces of evil in the United States to make way for the new order.
Wow. So the people in America are slaves, and he's going to free them from their mindset.
Honestly,
of
if
freedom.
they just removed any of the, racism elements that were there, this would actually been a unique,
Oh, you mean the
flavor
night-
of villain.
I owe my allegiance to no country or order but my own.
Then why did you come?
When I speak into it, this slave gets the impulses through the headpiece and obeys my wishes.
Wireless technology in 1943?
You got that? You understand? Okay. What was that about? Okay.
This weapon will smash anything that lies in our way to victory.
Okay. Wow.
Took the floor with it too.
It just turned it into dust, and it's the lowest setting.
Finally, we're back to Batman and crew.
Thank you. Yeah. So they're gonna blow a hole in the safe, get the rest of the radium, make a bigger gun.
Exactly.
Alfred, drive into that alley.
Like, and Robin's hair is crazy. It is literally
Wait.
like fire. It's sticking up everywhere.
He's already pulling out the mask, and he's not even in... He's already putting on the mask, and he's not even in a safe place to put it on.
Dr. Gordon, this experiment...
Oh, the days when you just stood there and screamed.
Yeah.
When you didn't when you immediately realized that you're not talking to the right person.
Okay, watch it now.
Okay, why is the ladder up that high? Ladders are supposed to be accessible.
There we go.
It's always gonna be behind a painting.
Behind a painting, yep. This looks like a good job for Superman, maybe? Some Aquaman? No, Batman.
That's because he has X-ray vision.
Well, the radiation gun would not hurt Superman. But Batman...
Well, you could just say Superman in every situation.
Batman's gonna get cancer, though. Alright, it's time to thrash fight. You know, because I'm trained as a ninja. No, see, he wouldn't be trained as a ninja, he'd be trained by a boxer or something, because that's the American sport. Right? You wouldn't be trained in a Japanese art, because they're like the bad guys, right?
But yeah, Batman is surviving a fight where there's a lightning generator.
He's behind the brick.
Flashbangs
Oh.
the entire screen every time it fires.
Yeah.
So Batman is holding out 3 and Robin's holding up 1.
Not very impressive fighting, I would say.
Oh, is this gonna be like that that Lego Star Wars scene where like Qui-Gon defeats literally everyone? Obi-Wan, he can't even get his lightsaber open.
Oh gosh. He's almost to the edge of a T. Oh, look at the little...
He's being held over a cliff.
Well, it's a cliff, a city cliff, aka a skyscraper.
AKA have to do a plank in order to survive.
Oh, and... Oh, God. Oh my gosh!
And he's falling for so long.
Daka, don't fail to see the Bat's Cave.
Don't fail to see the Bat's Cave.
It's called the Bat's Cave, not the Bat Cave. It's the Bat's Cave.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the comic books at least originally, so good on them for inventing it.
Okay, so far, what do you think about these cereals?
I think it's definitely set up something in my brain, put a little Lucky Charms in there, you know, cereal.
You think they would be entertaining for somebody like a young kid in 1943? Your dad is fighting the Nazis overseas, and here you are, you get to watch Batman punch him on the home front.
I think it could definitely still work as a series. It definitely still has a lot of the hallmarks of series that we see later on. However, I feel like it has a bit of a slow start.
It is gonna feel kind of repetitive, I will tell you. But, you wanna go ahead and watch the next one? Do we get to see him fall again? Right. Wait, did they do the same screen? Oh,
And he falls onto a window washer.
Window washers, painters. Oh, sweep the leg, Johnny.
You're going with us to the Bat's Cave.
You mean the Bat Cave? I'm sorry.
You mean we totally made the coolest name in the entire world for it.
Wow, that's
okay. Robin's mask looks
huge.
Really, it has like a bird beak on it, and it looks really like.
It's supposed to be smaller.
It's supposed to be smaller. Makes him look like the Angry Birds Darth Vader.
Don't press that. What do you know about this? That's what was used to open the safe.
Does he even know how dangerous that thing is to wield? It literally flashbangs the entire screen and generates radiant lightning. They're gonna prank him.
Oh, literally. How did he know that wasn't going to destroy Alfred?
Yeah, how did he know it was gonna blow up the place? Oh, he writes in Comic Sans. How wonderful.
He's a comic book character. Of course he writes in Comic Sans.
Gladly at this point they've actually gotten past the inciting incident, and it's more feeling like there's more stuff going on.
Yeah.
Uncle Martin just telephoned me. I'm meeting him tonight at the Blue Parrot.
Well, that doesn't stop us from going there by ourselves, though, does it?
Not a bit.
Except Robin can't get in because he's underage.
Yeah, you're gonna be bounced, man.
You know the 1960s one? There was one where Robin couldn't actually get into the club, and he had to stay in the car and watch everybody dance on the little camera on the. Yep, that was the Riddler episode.
Honestly, a pathetically short amount of time at the bar. I didn't even do anything really special there. Just she gets stolen.
Paying a little visit to the House of the Open Door.
The House of the Open Door. You mean the House of Love? Because
I don't
love is an open door.
Oh.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Bruce. Yes?
You have to say Bruce twice, and then that's how it picks up. Ambush. No.
Too late. I think they have a couple different costumes, because this one looks darker than the other one.
I guess it's the repelling costume.
It's the darker knight.
The darker knight.
Oh! Got it.
Oh, got it.
There you go. Awkward to climb.
Ooh, action.
Rock 'em. Suck 'em. Thrash around. Punch wildly. Let your cape get in the way. That's good. Excellent fighting technique. Yeah, you guys dance over in the corner. They're just like slow dancing in the corner.
Tackle each other for 3 solid seconds
He
and
does
then
not
punch.
use that cape to its... He needs to put a cape over someone's head.
Well, that would put a cape over his own head.
Oh, the room's gonna blow. An acid bottle smashed.
I don't think acid is gaseous. I mean, sure,
Yeah,
chlorine,
Robins can
chloric
fly.
acid.
Robins can fly. You didn't know that?
Chlorine is acidic.
Um,
Yeah, this isn't
wait.
Batman Arkham Knight. It can't just glide off.
right. So Batman's gonna get electrocuted. Dropper? Seriously? Oh,
And that's it!
and Batman is dead.
And Batman is dead, or
Two
rather,
ep-
Robin landed
2
on him.
episodes and we're done. Batman's dead.
I feel like there definitely wasn't as much of a central conflict.
Really, a
Like they went to the bar for like a short time, or the dance wherever, and then literally did nothing there.
Well, no, of course it. Bad guy wants to do a thing. Good guy wants to stop it. It's all a bunch of set pieces. That's how that works.
For first episode, the villain section was very long, so many minutes worth to introducing his ideas that it was drawn out a little bit too long.
Exposition, too much. Was the first episode first time you see him? After that, they don't have to do any more exposition.
So far, I think there's gonna be some bigger twist, like, in the middle of it, to sort of strike things up, to go like, I've developed a new weapon, or something.
That's all it's going to be. It's like, if Batman stops him, he's going to have to find some new scheme.
There needs to be a bigger intermediary step that sort of goes like, oh, now this is rising up even more.
Or just rinse and repeat.
The Mark of the Zombies. Chapter 3, The Mark of the Zombies.
Yes.
Imagine he lands on some garbage or
A
cushion.
pillow.
Okay, call it. Call it. What is he gonna land on? What is he gonna land on? Garbage or the floor
Like
or
a
a mattress?
A dumpster? Wait, what did he just do?
He was still connected, so he swung on.
Only weakness. Bullets.
I mean, though, if you're shooting from on top of a skyscraper, then he is bound to
Bound to miss.
because it's long travel time. At one point, I believe that they're gonna hook Batman up to the truth machine. I'll call it that might be something big.
Give him the shot of the truth serum? Yeah, maybe.
And the responsibility is yours.
He talks like Edna Mode.
Yeah, that does sound like Edna Mode. Now, I didn't think about it till now. Go take him in the other room, darling. Show him the costumes and how they are fireproof. Even the baby's costume is doesn't take any damage from the radium lightning gun. Oh, what?
Putting him in a vacuum chamber?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I think he's done.
I think they're gonna smoke him.
No, he's done. He smells like Slim Jims or something, right? Get a fork, poke him, see if he's.
He smells like burned aluminum foil.
Something that you'll never forget as long as you... How are you, brother?
How are you?
Something that you'll never forget as long as you. How's it going?
We feel it's our patriotic duty.
Yeah, our patriotic duty.
To
Just
show how bad Japanese people are. Wow.
It's like it's a small word is playing around him, and he's just.
It's a racist world after all.
Honestly, this villain is as memorable as all the others.
Peter Lorre did a better job.
Like Joker's kooky, Penguin, they just can't manage to set this villain up, good enough. Spider-Man back in the Spider-Man 60s days was just fighting those couple dudes in like a truck, and I'm like, this is sort of like that.
But at least you had Green Goblin and you had Dr. Octopus and all that. This one you don't have any of those classic villains. Oh, he's just gonna hide behind the blinds? Oh,
they really set up Spider-Man right. Except for the Japanese Spider-Man. Everyone thinks that one's just cuckoo.
It is cuckoo nuts. Again with the ladders.
Why are the ladders 3 feet off the ground?
That's kind of,
Alright, Robin, be careful.
Murder someone.
They're dancing.
Hell,
They're dancing.
Dancing. Romancing. Well, he'll break his neck. Oh, Robin, you broke your leg, buddy. Is it blind as a bat?
He just entirely failed to jump off the couch, and it
He failed his dexterity.
Okay,
save.
don't touch that. Don't touch that armchair.
Right.
Oh, give me anything.
Yeah, I'm like.
Alfred's the comic relief.
Yes, I'm being murdered here.
He said Scotland Yard. Oh, Batman won't use a gun, but Alfred's packing heat. Yeah!
Careful where you're shooting that thing.
He's like, bang, 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 shoot, 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 gun, 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 bullet, bullet.
Where are the bodies?
We threw them out the window.
They
said
just
we
threw him out the window.
That gives us only 26 minutes to find out what they're up to.
26 minutes, the exact amount of time an episode is to
Right.
figure out who he is.
We haven't time to explain
Or where he is.
Okay, Robin dropped a considerable distance, and how's
Okay,
that?
Robin needs some tights. He is
does
going
he have tights
bare-legged out on skyscrapers
In the middle of the
in
night.
the middle of the night. It's
Chilly.
cold. It's chilly.
I don't see them.
Well, they got quite a start.
Well, take off your mask, because it's you can't see.
He can't see.
I can't see in this mask.
And later he puts on like a whole mask. And what on earth is he supposed to do with that? It's gonna be hot in there.
Right. Oh,
He's gonna be cooking.
everybody who's ever played Batman.
Like a penguin egg.
Everybody who's ever played Batman has said that it's exceedingly hot.
Okay, so we're having a fairly big conflict with the train.
Uh-oh.
They're on train tracks.
Oh, it's only a model. Don't worry. Batman just pushed it over.
Like that one Thomas the Tank Engine episode that went horribly wrong. That no one's been able to find. It's that old. It's a pilot, but they were in the middle of doing it live or one of the train things that just fell over.
Or
It's the Batman.
It's Robert.
The one and only.
It's Robert Pattinson. It's Adam West.
It's Adam Sandler.
It's Kevin Conroy. Oh, his foot's stuck.
I've almost got it loose.
He threw a stick at him and knocked him out.
Where on earth are you supposed to get a stick there, though?
Faster than a locomotive. Able to no. Faster than a locomotive.
Is Daka throwing Martin Warren to his horrible pet alligators? And will the
Alligator, pet.
Yes.
Killer Croc is in this.
Killer Crocs.
Slaves of the Rising Sun.
Chapter 4
Ooh.
of Batman
Wow.
at this theater next week.
So that was a fairly big cliffhanger.
I'll bet you he just.
The one thing that I'm
Yeah.
wondering is how on earth did he get a stick when it was only supported by, bridge beams.
Was it like a little?
Usually when
plank
it's
of
on the
wood?
ground, it will have like gravel and sticks and stuff, like on the bottom.
Yeah.
They didn't have any of that. So who knows what's gonna happen in Chapter 4, Slaves of the Rising Sun?
Slaves of the Rising Sun. I see.
We're gonna figure out in our next video coming out very soon. It should appear on the screen sometime in like 20 seconds or so.
Right, exactly. So,
This has been fun.
I'm gonna avoid saying same bat time, same bat channel, although I just did, so it doesn't make any sense. But I hope you're enjoying this. We sure are, and
This was a good start.
leave us a like, leave us a subscribe. Give us a comment. Let us know what you thought.
And click the next episode, like, right there or so.
It's probably gonna get more sloppy in the fight scenes.
And as I said, they need to introduce an intermediary element to this to go like, Batman gets struck with the true serum at one point. Or, they get a new weapon or asset to be able to use further along the series.
Yeah, they can't just chase him from place to place. You've got to up the ante, so to speak. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
See you next time.
See you next time.